So this is a rant. This is a rant about generative AI and why I think it's a scam. Uh, so I've been working on generative AI for like 2 years now. I started from January of 2024, and we are approaching 2026. So it's been almost 2 years. And since from the first moment, like from the first day that I joined the current company, I started working on generative AI, products related to generative AI, fucking making generative AI applications, doing whatever the shit you want with uh AI, LLMs in general, not other models, but LLMs. So so at first, me myself, I don't understand LLMs that much. I really haven't invested much time on understanding LLMs. I do not know how to create AI models. I'm not a machine learning engineer and anything. I'm just a normal software engineer. And in my previously, I've used generative AI to create some applications, right? So see, so I've made my point clear that I don't understand generative AI. All right. So the reason why I think it's a scam is because the promises that have been made by the big tech companies that, oh, this is going to replace this, it's going to replace software engineers, it's going to replace artists, it's going to replace musician, blah blah blah. It's not going to happen. The technology is just not there yet. I actually think that this is fucking. Oh, it's Switzerland. This could be Andorra. Let's go with Andorra. Okay, okay. Anyways, I haven't played this game in a long time. But anyways, the technology is just not there yet to solve the problems that people think that generative AI is going to solve. Let me give you a good example. Let me give you a good example of what had just happened today at my office. So we have this uh, simple application where we have a system prompt and the LLM has to we the system prompt says that you have access to a database. You need to write code to answer the user's question. So for example, the user can ask something like, hey, tell me the top users of this month, right? So to do that, LLM basically has to generate some Python code and execute that, and so that answer to the user. See, the problem is, like that is a very simple case where it might work. The problem is, it was working with a prompt that we had written. It was working, right? It was working one, two times. It was working with the prompt. When you ask the same question, it was working. But then after a few times, right, when you ask the same question again, it stopped working. See, it's so unpredictable. It's not deterministic. The whole thing, when you ask it the same question, right, it's not fucking deterministic. When you say one plus one, you expect an output of two. But when you ask the same question, when you say one plus one, it will always say two because it has been trained to say two. But when you ask something like some sort of question, right, to generative AI, it won't give you the same response again and again. And to make a functioning system, you need the fucking thing to be fucking deterministic. If if it is not deterministic, then it will take different path, a path which you do not want to, which leads to chaos, more entropy in the system. You do not want that. You want your software to be fucking stable, right? So so here's the thing. Let me actually find out where we are. I think we are in we are in Spain. We are, I think, Portugal. Fuck off. No, I've been playing bad because I haven't played the game in such a long time. I don't. Uh, yeah. So let me get this one to. This is Uganda. You can't yap and expect this thing to work. So the hype. So here's the big problem, right? People expect generative AI to solve like complex problems that require a lot of business context, a lot of logical context, which it requires all that context to solve a problem. You see, there's something called token window limit in an LLM. What that basically means is if you feed more text to LLM, it starts forgetting and hallucinating stuff. Uh, sorry, sorry, that is not what it means. It's like I was focusing on the game and I yapped something else. So LLMs have a fixed set of input that you can give to it. The lesser the input, the better performing the LLM is. The more input that you give, it will start forgetting, it will start forgetting stuff. So uh, let's say to give you an example, if you have a book, right, and if you feed the whole book to the LLM, right, it might start forgetting the stuff that has been written in the first page. So, and it might start producing hallucination. So, let's say at first it was saying, what is what is his name, and it gave like a fixed answer, right? Let's say it said that his name is Hari, and the next time you ask the same question, it won't give you the like. It will start hallucinating and start producing some gibberish shit. So, uh, I've heard that part of the reason why LLMs hallucinate is because during the training process, LLMs are asked to answer the question no matter what, like no matter if it knows if it knows the answer or not, it has to reply with something. It has to generate some sort of answer. And hallucination is, I should have brought this topic a bit earlier, but hallucination uh, is like the second biggest problem with LLMs. Hallucination make them more undeterministic. Like it will start spewing out crap that does not exist because it has to complete some sort of task, right? I'll give you a good example. Like when I use like uh, LLM assisted tools to write code. So if you give it a function to write test, right? And let's say the function is it does not know how to write good test for that function. So what will it end up doing is it knows that it has to write test for the function, right? So it will not actually end up writing the right test that we want, right? It will not end up writing the actual test case that we want. It will end up writing something else, some gibberish shit that we don't like. It will end up testing something else, and the test will pass, and it will like the test will pass. And if you are ignorant about, like, if you do not re-verify what it has written, like the test case is basically useless because it's not testing what you want to test. And so those are those the reasons? Let me think of something else. I'm not going to edit the video, so might as well. This is Philip, Indonesia. And this, okay, cool. Let's play one round like quickly. This is Bangladesh. Uh, wow, this is hard. What is this, like Peru? No idea, man. Peru. Argentina. Okay. La Le. I think I see a lot of vineyards. It's actually France. Didn't even check the sticker on the thing there. Oh, okay. Cool. 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 So what I'm saying is all these so I just remembered my like third point. All these AI startup that promise on solving this problem, that shit, they don't work, bro. No one has figured out how to like if you if you expect an LLM if you expect an LLM to solve all your tasks, it just won't solve it. By just giving it a prompt, it just won't. Just not like the technology is just not there yet to for it to be fully autonomous and solve a fucking problem, right? And there's this big hype. Uh, so like so what these all these big companies that they have done is they have created a hype where people believe that, oh, If you put agents in a system, it will solve the problem. If you do this XYZ, then it will solve the problem. It won't. It fucking won't. It won't. Okay, it fucking won't. And I'm so sick and tired of like working on this system, like fixing prompts, fixing some fucking model parameter like temperature and all. It just won't fix the issue. The problem that you're trying to solve with LLMs is not solvable. The technology is just not there yet. Okay, anyways, that is the yapping that I had to do. Uh, what is this like? There? Oh God, how am I so bad at this game? I haven't played this in a long time. I could worse. See, I don't know which country this is. You see these A type of wolves. Is it like Romania, Hungary, maybe? Oh, that is just pure fluke. Anyways, that was my yapping about why LLMs are scam. I know it was not technical or anything because I honestly don't understand them, right? Uh, I'm just telling from my like personal experience by building apps, generative AI apps. That's about it.